Share can be issued to public either at a par or at a premium at a discount. If the call is not made before the call, if the amount is paid by the shareholder, it is called calls in advance. If the face value is rupees 100, issued at a 80 rupees, it is share at a discount. What is calls in arrears? Called by the company, not paid by the public, is called calls in arrears. I am Dr. B.S. Subramaniam, called by name Dr. BSS, Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidyashram First Trade College, a Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. I am going to hand Corporate Accounting 1 of third semester BCom. The chapter goes issue of share of a joint stock company. In the last session, we discussed issue of share at a discount. Previous session, we discussed issue of share at a premium. So what is a share? Share is a part of share capital, or we can say the capital of a joint stock company has been divided into number of units. Each unit is called a share. Share can be issued to public either at a par or at a premium at a discount. If the share value is rupees 100, issued at rupees 100, it is called share at a par. If the share value is rupees 100, issued rupees at 120, it is called share at a premium. If the face value is rupees 100, issued at a 80 rupees, it is share at a discount. Now, today, we are going to discuss if any asset is purchased in the form of share. If any asset is purchased in the form of share, what the entry goes? If any asset is purchased and paid in the form of share, the entry goes like this. Asset account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital. We have not paid in the form of cash, we paid in the form of share. How the entry goes? Asset account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital account. If we purchase the building, how the entry goes? Building account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital account. If we purchase furniture, how the entry goes? Furniture account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital account. If we purchase the machinery, the entry goes like this. Machinery account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital account. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss if the assets are purchased in the form of share, how to deal. We'll go with the problem now. The problem says, Moon Company Limited has a nominal capital of rupees 5 lakh. It has got a capital of how much money? 5 lakh rupees in shares of rupees 10 each. So 5 lakh divided by 10 means 50,000 shares of 10 each. Of these, 10,000 shares were issued as fully paid up in payment of building purchase. How many shares were issued? 10,000 shares were issued in payment of building purchase. Then 5,000 shares were issued as fully paid up in payment of machinery. We purchased the machinery in the form of share. One, we purchase the building. Second, we purchase machinery. Now, 20,000 shares were issued to public. We issued to public how many shares? 20,000 issued to public at rupees 5 per share. Payable, 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on first call, 1 on final call. Totally it works out how much money? 5 rupees. 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on first call, 1 on final call. The amount received were as follows. How the amount we are going to collect from the public? 1,500 share, full amount. They become the shareholder by paying the full amount. On how many share? 1,500 share. Then 3,500 share at rupees 4 per share they pay. Still they have to pay 1 rupee. Then 1,000 share at rupees 3 per share. They paid how much money? 3 rupees they paid. And 500 share, they paid only 2 rupees they pay. Only application fees they pay. If you count now, 1,500 plus 3,500 become 5,000, 6,000. Only 6,500 is subscribed by the public. How many shares you have issued? 20,000 shares to public. How many shares subscribed by the public? Only 6,500 shares. The last one, the directors forfeit the share on which less than 4 had been paid. Who has been paid? Less than paid. Who had been paid less than 4 here, if we see now, 4 per share, 1,000 share paid rupees 3 per share. He paid less than 4. Another 500 share paid rupees 2 per share. Who paid totally 1,500 share paid less than 4. Their shares have been forfeited. Who paid rupees 4? Their share is not forfeited. Who paid less than 4? He paid 4, 3,500 share, paid more. A chance has been given to him so that he can become the shareholder. How much he have paid? 4 rupees. Another 1 rupees is there now. Ask him to pay. Regarding the other members are there, their share have been forfeited, cancelled out. Now, there is one word in accountancy, there's a word called calls in arrears, called by the company, not paid by the shareholder is called calls in arrears. If the call is not made before the call, if the amount is paid by the shareholder, it is called calls in advance. What is calls in arrears? Before, if he made the call, if the amount is not paid by the shareholder, it's called calls in arrears. Before the call is made, if the amount is paid, it's called calls in advance. Arrears means to be paid. Advance means already paid. Now, we'll go one by one the problem now. So, here if you look after, how many shares are there? 5 lakh divided by 10 means 50,000 shares are there. 10,000 shares were fully paid up. What's the face value of the share? 10 rupees. 10,000 to 10 is 1 lakh, no? 1 lakh rupees worth of the share capital has been issued. 10,000 to 10 in order to purchase the building. What's the entry? Building account data 1 lakh to vendor account 1 lakh. Next entry, vendor account data 1 lakh to share capital account 1 lakh. What's the entry? Building account data 10,000 in 10, 1 lakh to vendor account 1 lakh. What's the next entry? Vendor account data to share capital account. Come back to second entry. How many shares were issued? 5,000 shares were issued to be fully paid up means 10 rupee. 5,010 is 50,000. What's the entry? Machinery account data 50,000 to vendor account 50,000. What's the next entry? Vendor account data to share capital account. I will repeat. Regarding the building is considered, how many shares were issued? 10,000. What's the entry? Building account data 10,000 into 10, 1 lakh to vendor account 1 lakh. What's the next entry? Vendor account data to share capital account. Regarding the machinery, the entry goes machinery account data 5,000 into 10, 50,000 to vendor account 50,000. So this goes in favor of the machinery purchase in the form of share. How many shares issued to public? 20. But how many shares is subscribed? 1,500 full amount paid. 1,500 plus 3,500 become 5,000. 1,000, 6,000, that's another 500. Totally subscribed by the public is only 6,500. How the shares have been issued at rupees 5. How they have been issued? 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on the first call, 1 on the second and final call. So how they have been split up in installment, how they have to pay? First they have to pay 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on the first call, 1 on the final call. How they have to pay? 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on the first call, 1 on the final call. Now, we will move on to journal entry, how the journal entry will be passed. See that the first entry goes building account data to vendor account. How many shares issued? 10,000 shares were issued. 10,010 is 1 lakh. What's the entry? Building account data 1 lakh. To vendor account 1 lakh. Vendor means seller. What's the entry? Building account data to vendor account. What's the next entry? Vendor account data to share capital account to the extent of 1 lakh. 10,000 to 10 is 1 lakh. Then we purchase the machinery in the form of share. How many shares were issued? You issued 5,000 into 10, 50,000. Machinery account data 5,000 into 10, 50,000 to vendor account 50,000. So here machinery account debtor 50,000 to vendor account 50,000. What's the entry? Machinery account debtor to vendor account. Next entry. Vendor account debtor to share capital account. So how many shares were issued? 50,000 worth of rupees given, 5,000 shares were issued. What's the entry? Vendor account debtor to share capital account. This goes in favor of asset purchase. I already discussed in this session how to pass the entry. Asset account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital. We purchased the two assets. One is the building, one is the machinery. How to pass the entry? Building account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital account. Regarding the machinery account debtor to vendor account debtor to share capital account. Now, we issue to public 20,000 shares. But how much subscribed by the public? Only 6,500 shares. How they are going to subscribe? 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on the first call, 1 on the final call. Okay. So if we go with the entries now, first entry, bank account debtor to share application account. Bank account debtor. How many we have got? 6,500 share at the rate of rupees 2. How much? 13,000. Bank account debtor 13,000 to share application account 13,000. What's the entry? Bank account debtor 13,000 to share application account 13,000. Same application has been transferred to share application account debtor 13,000 to share capital account 13,000. What's the entry now? First entry, bank account debtor 13,000 to share application account 13,000. Same has been transferred to capital. Entry, share application account debtor 13,000 to share capital account 13,000. How many shares? 6,500 shares at the rate of rupees 2. Then I will explain that problem. See that? Here, they paid 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on the first call, 1 on the final call. That means the amount received were as follows: 1,500 share, full amount. They become the shareholder. How much? 1,500 already become the full amount they paid. 5 rupees they paid. 3,500 they paid only rupees 5. They have to pay the final call. 1,000 share, they paid only rupees 3. They paid application, they paid allotment. Fails to pay the first call, fails to pay the final call. Regarding the 500 shares are considered, he paid only rupees 2. He paid only rupees 2. Application fees means he fails in allotment, fails in the first call, fails in the final call. Careful. 500 share, they paid only rupees 2 per share means what he has paid? Only application money. He fails in allotment, fails in the first call, fails in the final call. Regarding the 1,000 share, he paid 3 rupees mean he paid 2 on application, 1 on allotment, fails to pay the first call, fails to pay the final call. Regarding the 3,500 share, they paid rupees. They paid 2 on application, 1 on allotment, 1 on the first call. They could not pay the final call. Regarding 1,500 shares are considered, they paid the full amount. Only these 1,500 members has already paid the amount. They become the shareholder. Others are not. Out of 6,500, only shareholder is only 1,500. They have got the shareholder. Others are this man. His shares is not forfeited because less than, see the word, the director forfeit the share on which less than 4 has been paid. His share is not forfeited. How many shares were cancelled out? 1,000 plus another is 500, 1,500. They paid less than rupees 4. Their share has been cancelled out. Forfeited means cancelled out. I'll say that how the entry goes. Here goes to building. This goes. We got share application account data to share capital. Then due entry for allotment, receiving entry, due entry for first call, receiving entry, due entry for final call, receiving. I'm going to explain one by one now. Share allotment account data 6,500 into 1 6,500 to share capital account 6,500 which we have to receive. How much money to be received on allotment? 6,500. Now the 500 members paid only application mean the balance is how much? 6,000 rupees only received. Bank account debtor, this is 6,000 rupees only. How much he could not pay? This calls in arrears. Called by the company, how much they have to pay? 1 rupee. This is 6,500 into 1. They have to pay 1 rupee on allotment. So here we collected only 6,000 into 1. Another 500 share they could not pay the allotment money. It calls in arrears. Here, how much money we collected? 6,000. How much we could not collected? 500 out of 6,000. 500. So 500 share holder, they paid only application, fails to pay allotment, fails to pay first call, fails to pay the final call. So how much we have collected? 6,000 we have collected. This gentleman could not pay that amount. Called by the company, not paid the public is called calls in arrears. How the entry goes? Bank account debtor, calls in arrears account debtor to share allotment account. In allotment, how much money you are going to collect? Only 6,000. Then we'll move on to first call. Share first call account debtor 6,500 to share capital account 6,500. What's the entry? Share first call account debtor 6,500 to share capital account 6,500 to be received. But now here we got totally how many share? 6,500. 500 share fails, only paid application, fails to pay the allotment. Regarding another 1,000, then we have got how much you have got? 1,000 share. They paid application and allotment, fails to pay the first call. That means you are going to collect only how many share? 5,000 share of rupee 1. How much you could not collect? 1,500. How 1,500? 500 of the first man, 1,000 of the second man. Total how much? 1,500 share money we could not be collected on the first call. 1,000 man paid application allotment, fails to pay the first call and the final call. 500 share known, only paid application, fails in allotment, fails in the first call, fails in the final call. How much you could not be collected? 1,500. Called by the company, not paid by the shareholder is calls in arrears. How much collected? Only 5,000 out of 6,500 in the first call. Can you understand this? 500 share paid only application fees, fails to pay allotment, fails to pay first call, fails to pay the final call. Regarding 1,000, he paid application, he paid allotment, fails to pay the first call, fails to pay the final call. That's why it is called calls in arrears. We'll go to the final call. Share second and final call account debtor 6,500 into 1, 6,500 to share capital account 6,500 to be received. Share second call or final call account debtor 6,500 1 is 6,500 to be collected. Now, how many members have been paid? Only 1,500 become the shareholder mean another 5,000 could not be paid. There is a calls in arrears. See that? Bank account, how many have been paid? Only 1,500 into 1. They paid. How much they could not pay? 5,000 into 1. 5,000. How 5,000? 500, 1,000, 3,500. Totally how much means 3,500 plus 1,000, 4,500. 500 means 5,000 could not be paid. There's a calls in arrears amount. How much collected? 1,500 full amount paid. He paid application, he paid allotment, he paid the first call, he paid the second call. 500 members could not pay. That is called calls in arrears. Now, we are going to forfeit the share. First man, 500 share. He owed 500 share. So he has paid what? Only application. He has paid only application. This goes in favor of how many share? 500. This goes in favor of 500 shares. This goes in favor of 500 shares. So, share capital account debtor 500 into 5. He has to pay. To be paid how much money? 2,500 to be paid. 2 forfeited share. How much he have paid? 500 into 2. Only application money has paid. How much he could not pay? 1 on allotment, 1 on the first call, 1 on the final call. How much he could not pay? 3 rupees. 500 into 3. 1,500. He could not pay. Actually, we have to receive 2,500. Here, share capital to be received is 2,500. How much we receive? Only 1,000. It has been forfeited. Forfeited means cancelled out. So, 500 into 2, 1,000. We could not receive 3 rupees. 3 rupees on 1 on the allotment, 1 on the first call, 1 on the final call. We'll go to next entry. Another 1,000 shareholder. Share capital 1,000 into 5. He has to pay how much? 5,000. What he has paid? 2 on application, 1 on allotment. How much you have paid? 3 rupees. On how many share? 1,000 into 3. He paid 3,000. How much he could not pay? Another 1 plus 1 on the first call, 1 on the final. 2 rupees he could not pay. On how many share? 1,000 share. This is 2,000. Actually, he has to pay how much? 5,000. How much he paid? 3,000. How much he could not pay? 2,000 rupees. That is called in arrears. What is called in arrears? Called by the company, not paid by the public, is called in arrears. This goes in favor of 1,000 shares. This goes in favor of 500 share. This goes in favor of 1,000 share. How many share have been cancelled out? 1,500. Another 500 is there now. That cannot be cancelled out because they paid already rupees 4. Less than 4 has been cancelled out. The problem says less than 4 only. Then we move on to capital. How much you collected on application? 13,000. How much collected on allotment? 6,000. How much collected on the first call? 5,000. How much collected on second call? Building, leave it out. You see the bank account. How much collected? That is 13,000. Then how much collected? 6,000. This is on share allotment account. How much collected on the first call? 5,000 we have collected. Then how much collected here got? 1,500. How much collect? This is bank account. Then move on. Here we collected 13,000 on application, 6,000 on allotment, 5,000 on the first call, 1,500 on the second and final call. So totally we collected how much money? 25,500 we have collected. That remains balance carried on. That is going to remain in the bank. So your cash at bank figure comes to 25,000. Debit what comes? We receive 13,000 on application, 6,000 on allotment, 5,000 on the first call, 1,500 second and final call. So totally it will come 25,500 rupees has come. So this will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. See that. How many shares you have got? Public authorized 50,000 shares of 10 each. 5 lakh is there. This is registered capital or authorized capital 5 lakh. But this is capital account. How much paid up? 1 lakh rupees for building, 50,000 for machinery, 1,50,000. We'll see that how much have come. This is calls in arrears means regarding, we see the problem, we understand. He see, here 4 have been paid. The problem says only 4 have been paid means on 3,500 share, how much calls in arrears is there? 1 rupee. He can become a shareholder. If he could not pay that 1 rupee, then only it will be cancelled out. Till then, it is called calls in arrears. How the final call will come? Share final call account data to capital account. Calls in arrears account data to share final call account. What's the entry? Share second and final call account data 3,501 to share capital account 3,500. Still we could not be received. What's the entry? Calls in arrears account data to share final call account to be received. Not yet. Still, that is why it calls in arrears. That is why we are showing the balance sheet. We are showing the balance sheet that amount. If we show now how much we collected, this 1,70,000, 75,000, 1 lakh in the form of building, that is fully paid up, 50,000 in the form of machinery, another 25,000 which have been subscribed to public, that is 1,75,000. How much calls in arrears? 3,500. We received how much? 1,71,500. In the last entry, share forfeited, yes, no. We got about the 4,000 entries there. That is nothing but share forfeited entry 4,000. I'll show you how it is. See the board. Here, bank account data, share second call account is there. Share cap, 2 forfeited share 1,000, share forfeited 3,000. 1,000 plus 3 forfeited, not reissued. This is forfeited, not reissued. To the extent of how much money? 4,000 is there. Regarding the capital is considered, I'll show you. Here, see the share capital, how much is there? 13,000. Then share allotment, share capital, how much is there? 6,500. Then first call, how much share capital is there now? Here, if you see that, share capital is how much? 6,500. All debit entries, see that? Then we got share capital account. How much debit entry is there? See that? Share capital account here. Bank account there. Share capital, how much debit entry? 2,500, 5,000 debit entry. From the credit side, if you take the debit side of 7,500, you will get the amount of rupees 25,000. 1 lakh building purchase, 50,000 machinery purchase, 25,000 issued to public, 1,75,000. How much calls in arrears? 3,500. How much they paid up? 1,71,500 we got. Here, I show you this for feature capital reserve is forfeited, not issued. In the first man 1,000, second man 3,000, totally become 4,000. So we purchased the building. It's a fixed asset. It's a fixed asset. No investment there. Your cash at bank is a current asset. Your current asset shows how much money? 25,500. So it will tally for 1,75,500. This amount now 1,75,000. One is building purchase. One is machinery purchase. Regarding the capital I shown you, all are credit entries. Only 2 debit entry. 2 debit entries are 2,500, 500, 7,500. If we deduct now from that now, we can get one by one. I'll show you. 2 share capital, how much you got? You got about the 13,000 share application to share. How much is there? 13,000. Next, here also 6,500, 36,500. Another here, 6,500, 13 plus 13 is 26,000. Then you got here share capital, debit entry here now, share capital, how much is there? 2,500, 5,000. If you come back now, here first share capital is how much? 6,500. Here, leave that, there is no share cap. Here 6,000, 6,500. Totally 13,000, 13,000. That is 26,000, totally 32,500 on the debit side. Here, you credited how much money? 32,500. But your debit entry goes this year. Your debit entry goes now. One is 5,000, another 2,500. Out of 32,500, 32,000, how much should be 32,500? How much should be deducted? 7,500. You will get another 25,000 will come. Here, 25,000 will come. 1 lakh in the form of building, 50,000 in the form of the machinery, 25,000 by subscription. How much money to be received? Paid 1,75,000. How much calls in arrears? On 3,001 rupee. This is calls in arrears on how many share? 3,500 into 1. We receive. How much forfeited? I show you 4,000. Your cash at bank as per the bank account is 25,500. It will tally for 1,75,500. In this session, I discuss if any asset is purchased in the form of share, especially in the form of share. What do you say? Asset account data to vendor account data to share. Whatever the asset you purchase, generally land, building, machinery purchase. What's the entry? Asset account data to vendor account data to share capital account. According to this problem, what we have solved this session, we purchased 2 assets. One is the building, one is the machinery. What's the entry? Building account data to vendor account data to share capital. Another one, machinery account data to vendor account data to share capital. And that's our public issue. It's a good problem. So in the previous session, we discussed about the issue of share at a premium. In the next session, we are already discussed about the Last session discount, this session we purchased in the asset is purchased. All types of problem we have solved. So we hope we are following now. So in the next class, we'll have one more good problem, then switch on to next chapter. So we'll have another one, very good problem from the issue of share. Then only we move on to the second chapter. Till then, goodbye. Meet you in the next class.